This audio is part of Bloom's educational materials. Superteens, Detective Mode On. Reading Clues. You are going to listen to a class on how to think like a detective. Take notes and be prepared to answer some questions about observation, evidence, inference, and timeline.
Good morning, detectives. Today, we're going to learn how to think like a detective. Being a detective is not only about solving crimes, it is also about observing carefully, asking smart questions, and connecting clues. The first important skill is observation. Detectives notice small details that other people ignore. For example, if a person says they were in a hurry, but their shoes are perfectly clean after a rainy day, that detail may not match the story. The second key concept is evidence. Detectives do not guess without reasons. They look for facts, objects, messages, times, or actions that can help explain what happened. Evidence answers questions like, who was there? What happened first? What changed? The third important skill is inference. An inference is a logical idea you create from clues. For example, if a window is open, papers are flying around, and the floor is wet, you can infer that the rain came in through the window. Another important concept is timeline. Detectives put events in order. They ask, what happened before this? What happened next? A good timeline can show contradictions in someone's story.
Professor, what is the difference between a clue and evidence?
Great question. A clue is something that helps you think about what might have happened. Evidence is something more solid that supports your idea. For example, if you smell perfume in a room, that is a clue. But if you find a bottle of perfume with fingerprints on it, that is stronger evidence.
And what should a detective do if two people tell different stories?
Excellent question. A detective should compare both stories carefully and look for details that stay the same or change. For example, if one person says the meeting happened at 6 o'clock and another says it happened at 8 o'clock, the detective should check messages, cameras, or receipts to see which time makes sense. So, remember, a good detective observes, collects evidence, makes inferences, and builds a timeline. Most importantly, a detective stays curious and does not accept the first answer too quickly. Now it's your turn. Imagine you are investigating a missing backpack at school. What would be your first 3 questions?